Welcome to Bed Crime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bed crimers. As always, I wish you the best. To anyone new here, a warm welcome. Thank you for checking out my channel. Let me just ask that after listening to or watching this video, if you learned something or enjoyed it, please do me a favor and smash that like button. Now, let's dig in. Well, hello again. I am back now to read you the document from the grand jury in which they indict suspect Bryan Kohberger. The indictment is by the grand jury of Latah County, and on count 1, it's for burglary. It says that the defendant, Bryan C. Kohberger, on or about November 13th, 2022, in Latah County, state of Idaho, did unlawfully enter a residence located at 1122 King Road, Moscow, with the intent to commit the felony crime of blank. I'm not going to say the word or this video cannot be monetized. It's the big M word. Count 2. This is blank in the first degree, that the defendant, Bryan C. Kohberger, on or about November 13th, 2022, in Latah County, state of Idaho, did willfully, unlawfully, deliberately, with premeditation, and with malice aforethought. I'm going to use the words do in for the 3-letter word that begins with K and ends with L. Madison Mogen, a human being, by, and then they use the word for the action that was done to her, which led to her death. Oh, the heck with it. I'm going to use the actual wording because that's just ridiculous. Okay, so the wording is that the defendant, Bryan C. Kohberger, on or about November 13th, 2022, in Latah County, state of Idaho, did willfully, unlawfully, deliberately, with premeditation, and with malice aforethought, kill and murder Kaylee Goncalves, a human being, by stabbing Kaylee Goncalves, from which she died. And again, that same wording is used for Xana Kernodle, Ethan Chapin, and Maddie Mogen. So again, a grand jury has indicted Bryan Kohberger, and what that means is that the grand jury in Latah County, made up of just regular citizens like you and me, reviewed evidence and testimony and found enough evidence to indict Kohberger. That doesn't mean they found him guilty. It just means that there won't be a preliminary hearing now, and the charges will move forward. I have to say I'm a little disappointed because I was sort of looking forward to the preliminary hearing, which was due to begin on June 26th, and it was going to be public. So now we don't get to watch that. We don't get to hear any of the evidence. We don't get to see any of the people who are going to testify. So basically, we're going to still be in the dark as to what all the other evidence that we don't know about is. And we know there's more than 20,000 pieces of evidence that were handed over to Bryan Kohberger's defense team by the prosecutors. So that's all for now, and I hope you're having a great day. I appreciate all of you. Please smash that like button because I'm trying to get the info to you as soon as possible. And I'll see you next time. And at the rate we're going today, it might be within an hour. Who the heck knows?